simply sitting.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to rise and ask a question to the Minister. As a member of the Natural Resources Committee, I am one of those members who's been sitting for the last since October 30th, waiting to hear from witnesses, being able to call the Minister to speak about the importance of the legislation before us. I chaired the committee for 2 years, and we had many witnesses come and speak to us about the Sustainable Jobs study that we had going on. But we had the Conservatives, as my colleague from Timmins James Bay mentioned, filibustered the witnesses, the members of Labour, so we couldn't actually get testimony. We heard a Conservative colleague
interrupt the honourable member to remind the honourable member for Calgary Signal Hill that we would like to hear the questions being asked and the answers being given. When someone is speaking, I would really appreciate it if people would keep quiet. Thank you. The honourable member for Cloverdale.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. As I was saying, as chair of the Natural Resources Committee, we've seen 3 iterations of Conservatives cycle through this committee to make sure that no work gets done. That included when we had the hearings on the Sustainable Jobs work. And the point is what the previous Conservative member who asked a question about disrespect. I'd like the Minister to actually flip that to demonstrate that this is a very respectful piece of legislation for Labour. We know that the Conservatives stand up for big oil executives. Could he explain to the House and members of Cloverdale-Langley City why Bill C-50 is so important and so needed?
The honourable member of the honourable Minister of Natural Resources.
It is incredibly important and needed because we are moving towards a low-carbon future. That is happening around the world, even if the Conservatives want to deny the reality of climate change. Everybody else around the world recognizes it and recognizes you can't have a plan for the economy that does not acknowledge the issue around moving towards a lower carbon future. At the end of the day, it's important that governments hear from various voices. The proposed Partnership Council that is part of the bill will have Labour representatives, industry representatives, Indigenous leadership, and youth to have a conversation and to help inform government policy about how we grow an economy that will be strong and prosperous going forward. And I just want to quote again, Madam Speaker, the president of the Business Council of Alberta. The Sustainable Jobs Act represents an important opportunity for Canada to shape our future and create jobs by providing the resources the world needs, including energy, food, and minerals. Thank you.
The honourable member for